my heart dropped. I threw it in park as fast as I could, and I jumped out, and I don't want to tell you all the thoughts that went through my head in a very, very short amount of time.
Fear and panic immediately set in. Hi, Mr. Meowgie. Hey, kitty kitty. I love seeing our cheeky chicks out, just pecking the ground, walking around, not running into the coop every 5 seconds.
It's taken a lot to get used to these guys, the difference between them and the guineas. These guys are peaceful, they're funny, they're beautiful, and really only one of them talks, and he's not that great at it yet. But Rufus is our talker.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it is.
And no, we have not named any of the ladies yet. We just haven't.
Is anybody asking? They've been asking?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to get to know them a little bit more.
Yeah.
They got personalities. Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. Shannon and I are breaking all the rules today. I don't really know if there are rules around it, but we have these things called legs that have not seen sunshine for months and months, and whoo!
Oh my.
They are.
I'm like in the sunlight, so I'm like really reflecting.
Oh man. Well, you know, the summer-like weather is here this week, and so we are combating the heat in the cabin and the camper, and so far we're doing well, but we're gonna have to take a little bit extra measures as it gets even hotter.
Yeah.
So, cowboy hats and shorts and
tank tops,
landscape tennis shoes, tank tops with paint on them. That's what you get out here in the country.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
So if your eyes are offended, sorry, but this is what we're gonna do out here. In fact, it's kind of easier to find ticks sometimes on bare legs than it is when you're wearing pants.
It absolutely is.
And the ticks are here. Hey!
He's been a little talkative this morning.
What's your beef?
Oh my gosh. I was up here while you were getting ready. I was up here like getting ready to mix up my vinegar solution so I could go spray some weed.
Oh, the whole world knows you sprayed vinegar this morning.
Oh, yeah, the whole world can smell it right now.
Uh-huh, yep.
You out there in YouTube land, I think you could probably smell it today.
Yeah, give it a big whiff. It's there.
So I'm over there like getting ready to mix everything all up, and all the guineas came running over to me. And most of the time, early in the morning, they've already split off and they're in their own separate groups, all of them.
But they've got
all
you
of them
trained.
Came flocking to me, and they were like, worm, 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 worm lady, worm lady, worm, 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 worm. And I gave in and I gave them worms.
There was no hesitation. They knew you were gonna do it.
They were all together. It was the perfect time.
Yeah. Well guys, we have some sad news. Yesterday, my brood man got run over by a truck, by a gray GMC Sierra. Looks a lot like my truck.
Guess who the driver was?
Oh, it broke my heart, guys. I'm not kidding around. I'm very serious. So if y'all are relatively new here, Bruno is our 1 year and almost 4-month-old Pitahula, Pit Bull Catahoula Leopard Dog mix. And he's already a huge asset out here on the farm, on the land, and he has a very special place in both Shannon's and my heart. And I ran over him.
Pretty heartbreaking.
It was. He knows that when we go places, hi boys. Oh, there's Bruno right there. Apparently he's okay. He's not gonna be. Bruno man, back up out of there, buddy.
Lowrider said, good morning, Bruno.
Oh, B-man, such a good boy.
All three of those boys are good.
And hungry.
Hungry.
Hungry beans, man. Okay, let's get in there and I'll finish this story here.
He's running.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on, big feller. You get kind of nervous when you get a big animal like that running behind you.
He makes me nervous too.
There you go. Goodness gracious. Oh, I left your fly spray. I need to go down and get their fly spray.
Oh, okay.
Come on, lowrider.
Yeah. Come on. There you go.
He still kind of struggles when the both of us are here because he's skeptical, but getting better at it.
Yeah, and I do want you to help me move these panels soon so that we can get him to a cleaner area. He likes pooping there.
Okay, I gotta go get fly spray while they're eating. I'll be right back. Checking out my cowboy attire.
Yeah, you had a few birds following you. It was kind of funny.
I thought I heard some. Oh, the flies, guys, they're here. Don't kill me, Benjamin. I know, buddy. I know it, big guy.
Their legs are really where they seem to be the worst.
I know. I'm sorry, bud. Says, I'm trying to eat in peace. Thanks for turning your other side.
He's like, I'm just trying to eat my breakfast. I'm getting sprayed by fly spray. The birds are coming to steal my food.
That's a good boy, Benjamin.
What a rough morning for you, Beans.
Good job, big guy.
What's up, Gray?
Crazy birds. I'm actually gonna need to go in there with him.
Yeah.
I don't love this sprayer because it's either spray or no spray. It doesn't have like...
Oh, you can't change it?
Yeah. You're all right, buddy. It's gonna help you, man.
He's like, I know I'm all right. You're not all right.
I don't think he can get that leg up in the air. Famous last words. Turn the other way for me, big guy. There you go. Don't get mad at me. You got them all on your leg right there, buddy. There you go. So I went a little heavy with this because normally I use a concentrate of permethrin and I can dilute it however I want. And if it's gonna go on my buildings and things, I'll make it a little bit stronger. If it's going on my goats and cattle, I'll make it a little bit weaker. But this time they got me with the Fly Rid Plus because it said Fly Rid, which I think is a trademarked brand or a registered trademark or something I don't understand. It doesn't matter. But this is pre-diluted and it's got whatever that Fly Rid is, and it's got citronella. Gray, do you want somebody? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna spray the bird. But this is fine to spray on everything. It has pictures of literally everything. Dog, cattle, horse, chicken, goat. Well, that covers pretty much everything we got. It doesn't have a bird though, so don't spray your birds. But the flies have really been coming out, and you can already tell, I can see less flies flying around.
Yeah.
But all day yesterday, you saw them picking up their legs and swinging their tail at themselves, and they're just kind of doing a little fly dance. So we wanted to get a little proactive with this and see if we can't help them out and a little less annoyed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was pretty close for your face.
It's a dangerous one to get because this guy can kick. I know it, buddy. I know it. Look at all them flies though. Come on, Fly Rid. Work your magic. I feel like we had better luck with the stuff that I diluted. And I like the stream sprayer.
I get it.
So, not
We'll try
bad.
it.
We'll see how it goes. We're probably going to have 10 or 20 of these different variations over time.
Well, and what'll be funny too is to see how the goats react whenever you spray them.
They love it. You know, I sprayed Herc with it the other day.
You
I had
did?
a good opportunity. He yelped like I hit him or something.
Oh my god.
He ran off. I was like, don't be a baby. He's got a sensitive soul. He's angry and he'll kill you. But he's
Not
sensitive.
really.
So no, not really. But I got a few sprays on him because he had some flies that wouldn't leave him alone. And I also know that when he gets bit by horse flies, he yelps.
Yes. He yelps.
I don't know where he gets that.
just
Something about
sensitive.
flying bugs with stingers and biting capabilities. He's like afraid of them or something. What a weenie.
I can't imagine where he would get that from.
That's probably you.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think it's
probably
you.
me.
Yeah, because I love wasps. I think they're awesome.
Guys, look at how much shade is up here. They've got it pretty
wonderful.
good up here.
Yeah, they've got a few favorite cuddle spots up here. Some of it is actually where I cut those trees up and there's a bunch of sawdust right there.
Oh yeah.
And they will lay in the beds of sawdust and hang out up here, but I'm so happy for this part of Earth to be seeing sunlight finally.
Me too.
At least this time of year.
Me too. Honestly, their pen is looking really good. I feel like.
I was watching Beans, man. I mean, you can look at the grass line at the E-fence. Believe it or not, it's going to be time to start mowing again. I actually started last night. I'm trying to split it up across a few days, but you can see on this side, man, Beans yesterday was just walking around just mowing for me. You could hear him ripping the grass out of the ground. He was happy. I love it.
That's what we want, happy animals.
Yeah, I'm hoping over time, now that we've exposed more of this, we'll get more growth up here, and with the hay and all that stuff, I think it'll work.
And I think I'm gonna have to bring the tractor in and do a rock pickup day, because especially now that I've picked up so many rocks on the outside of the fence, it's like super obvious. I saw that. We had to move because there's a wasp.
It wasn't a wasp, it was a wasp look-alike.
Oh, okay.
But I still like to run from them.
There are tons and tons of rocks in here, and it's not fun for us to step on them, so I know it's not fun for the cows to step on them. The steers, my bad.
What cows step on them?
Steers.
We got cows in here?
We got cows.
Good job, Bruno, man. You're such a good boy.
You are so good.
He knows the order of operations, and as we've added animals, he very quickly adapts and changes his schedule too, don't you, buddy? There's your better half, Bruno, man. The dynamic duo. I love that he goes down to see him.
Good morning, Hercules.
Man, it looks like a completely different piece of property. All this green. Just got to keep mowing. Hi, Herc, man. Godiotes. Little Mario. Mama. Koopa man.
Everybody's just chilling. Oh,
Who's
Leech.
that? Blukey. Blue and Dookie. That's adorable.
Can you see who's in here?
Larry Bear and Earl Man. And Uncle Ouija. Oh, yep, yep, hiding, yep, like the shade, yep, yep.
He's so funny.
Yep, oh yeah, yep. Where's little Miss Daisy? Oh, she's with her bestie over here.
Whispersers.
That is too funny. They really have struck up a relationship. Spruce won't admit to it, but we catch him down here cuddling sometimes, and he'll let her eat at the hay feeder with him. If you guys don't know, Spruce has a lot of attitude, and he's very picky about who gets to eat with him. You checking where Bruno's been today? Bruno, you're such a good boy. Herc, you're such a good boy. Can I go in there with him?
Super chill.
What you think, big guy? What you think, Herc, man? He's got a new freckle. See this right on the front of his bottom lip? Oh yes, my boy. He's a sucker for ear scratches. Yeah. Can I come in there? He was so happy after we got them out last time. In our last video, if you guys missed that,
yeah,
we got Herc out, and we're just kind of phasing into getting all the goats out. And that's gonna be very soon, so I wanna do that before it gets blistering hot. And I'm kind of debating between morning grazing, I know, before giving them their grain, or in an evening doing a little bit earlier of a feeding, because I don't want all the birds.
Yeah, Herc is pushing you over and we just pushing me over.
But yeah, so we're debating between a morning feeding and an evening feeding and which is better. And quite honestly, I think it doesn't make a difference. It'll be fine. The morning would be nicer just because it'll be cooler, and the birds should be a little more active out doing other things, so there won't be a target. Koopaloop.
Hi. Hi.
Some of these goats have really loved that we started wearing straw hats. They just love nibbling on them.
Oh,
well, dude, could you take a bathroom break out there before you come back over for more love, you goof? You big oof. Hi, Daisy girl. Well, hi there. How are you this morning? You looking for treats or something? No.
Hey, hey. You can't. Yeah, thanks, Koopa. I appreciate that.
Attention battles.
Can't chew on my hat. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Man, your goatee is smoking your brother's. Why isn't little Mario's looking like that? Because you're more like Big Mario, aren't you? A pretty girl.
I love it when they're all so calm like this when we come down here.
That is an indication that none of these girls are in heat. And look how much shade we have. Now you stinkers are trying to annihilate your best tree for shade in here. You sadden a lot of people. We get comments about it. People are sad about it. I'm sad about it. Hopefully, it'll last a little while longer. Not sad enough to do anything
about it.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's not only this one. I mean, they've done it to 100 trees down there. They're goats. Comes with the animal, doesn't it, little Mario? Spruce, you didn't want to come over and get some love? No. You got food? I just need food. Food, feed me, I'm shrinking. Oh, look, I'm shrinking. Oh, I ain't got no energy, nothing. Get out here, Larry. All right, Spruce is here. Everybody shut your mouths. Especially you, Ouija. Huh? You're so kind, buddy. You're so kind. I love you. I love you. Butt scratch. Butt scratch. We want to see this handsome stinker pot face. Are you just going to run from me? I know where you live, dude. I know what you eat. We love you. Everybody loves you. You're still a stinker. We love you. Get out of here. Mom, put my food down and tell Dad, go away. He's kind of rude, isn't he, Ouija? Oh, yeah. They are the best at coming to where they need to be and patiently waiting, but some of that I think has to do with the fact they know they get to go first.
You guys are the worst.
Get in there, Bluesy. You gotta touch each one of them on the way out. Dookie. Earl Man. Daisy girl.
See if Blue will let me. That's good girl.
I do it every time.
Good girl. Man, this spot right here is like prime web spot.
Oh yeah, there's always webs
always
across
gonna
the
walk through a
gate.
web right
Always
there.
from here down. You just gonna let Hair Bear be in there?
Yeah, I'll get him.
Larry.
It's easier.
Larry. Larry.
Guys.
Do you want your food today? Luigi tries this every single day of his life, every single feeding, and the goats cannot get in through that to eat.
Come on, Harry.
Hair Bear. Oh, Herc's found
Who's
him
growling?
What'd you find, Herc, man?
All right, come on, Harry.
What is it? You tell him, Hercules. That might be a snake or something.
Yeah, let me.
What you got, buddy? Sure is. You're all right, bub. It's okay. It's okay. What kind of snake is that, folks?
Leave it, Herc.
I didn't get a good enough look at it. I was kind of looking at the phone. It does not look like a copperhead at first glance, but it's small like one.
Where'd he go?
He's underneath the log we're on. I think it's... Oh yeah, he's gone. Huh.
I have to zoom in on that later on camera if you were able to get any
Herc,
of it.
stay back, bub. Don't put your face in there, man. Usually when they retreat like that, as long as they've got enough, and I don't know if the camera's gonna get it, but I mean, I can see at least 18 inches into there, and I bet you that is bored out like no other underneath there. But I'm hopeful that the snake just kind of stays back in there, and we'll see if the Herc man can quit putting his nose in there. I'm sorry, buddy.
Come on, Herc, let's get your food.
Are you hungry? Come on, let's get your food, bub. That's a good boy. Good job,
Good
Herc
boy,
man.
yes, sir. Come on, Hair Bear.
If you guys hear any reports of earthquakes in the Midwest, it was just Spruce jumping off the spool.
All right, Larry and Harry, come on, boys. Come on.
Boy, I put that in day before yesterday. They were doing some good work on that. Are you helping with that? Get out of here. Someone's trying to eat here. That's an angry eye. You'll go get it here in a minute. Love you too. Nice talking to you. A gentle giant. Now I can get some scratches in. We just gotta give you some feed, huh? I tell you that every single day of your life.
Okay, I'm gonna get Herc his food, but I know the people are dying to know what happened to Bruno and you running over him. So
oh yeah,
you gotta finish that story.
Yeah, so anyway, I ran over Bruno. He checks our vehicles. Sometimes he tells us where the driveway goes and he'll lead us down a little ways, and we've been working on his training as to where he stops, and he's really good at it. But yesterday I was getting ready to leave and go pick up some things. Shannon was staying here, and he followed her away from the truck, and I was 100% certain of that. And she goes on to the camper, and I thought he went in with her. And I never, when we start the truck or any car, we are always sure to make sure we close the door a couple times, the cats get out, and then we just don't take off fast. We got guineas walking around, cats, we got the brood man, and so I didn't take off fast. I moved maybe 3 feet, and then all of a sudden, guys, I mean, I felt going over something, and I heard him yelp. My heart dropped. I threw it in park as fast as I could, and I jumped out, and I don't want to tell you all the thoughts that went through my head in a very, very short amount of time. Yeah, it was rough. But anyway, come around the backside of the truck, and he's walking away from it with his tail tucked, and I don't see him limping or anything, but he kind of thinks that I did something. Well, I mean, I did, but he's kind of keeping his distance from me and not really letting me approach him for just a moment. And when Bruno gets hurt, when most dogs, when they get hurt or surprised like that, their glands will secrete whatever the stuff is that's in there. And so that's what he did. And so he was kind of checking out his butt. So I was like, well, maybe that's where he got hurt. He went up to the camper door, which was closed, and I was able to get my arms around him and see if he was favoring anything. Long story short, I had to go. I had an appointment. I had time. I didn't want to go. So I had to drive away feeling like a total, utter failure as a dog parent. Harry eating some dog food?
Yes, a little stinker. Well, and I didn't realize that Bruno had ran up to the cabin. I just went in to wash my hands, and when I came back out, he was on the steps, and I kind of hit him with the door, and Kyle was right there, and I was like...
At the camper?
At the camper door, yeah. And I was like, what happened? Kyle goes, I ran over him. And I was like, what? You ran over him? You know, like, so fear and panic immediately set in.
So all he's got is a little bit of tire rash on the inside of his back right leg. So I went on to my appointment, and Shannon was texting me immediately. I was like, hey, we've got some of that blue spray down there. I think we had some of the antibiotic powder that we couldn't find. But we just gathered the stuff that we did have, and she took care of it. And once I got a hold of him up in front of the camper and was able to love on him, he realized I wasn't mad at him. I didn't intentionally target him and try to run him over. But those are things you've got to be careful about. And, you know, we train and we train and we train, and you know, he's just a curious Pete. He is curious about every tire that moves out here. My mower, our bicycles. He wants to get run over by our bikes. He wants to get run over by the mower, the wheelbarrow. In fact, I've had to really work with him when I'm mowing. I don't even let him come close to me when the blades are actually turning. So you guys have seen me take him on rides on the tractor. I don't do that on the mower anymore, especially now that he's a little bit bigger. We don't fit together. But we're wise about it. I just, you know, sometimes we learn lessons the hard way. And I don't know why I had already moved. He decided to get that close to get hit by a tire.
Well,
but hopefully that's the event that will stop it from happening. That's going to be our positive outlook on it.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, B-Man.
And the spot where he has the tire rash, we didn't see it at first. We didn't know what was wrong with him because he was just kind of super skittish. But once I actually got him up there, I was sitting on the couch with him, and he started licking himself, and I noticed it was on the inside of his back thigh. So he had to have been really close.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like...
Well, and it was a back left tire. Normally he's at the front tires. I mean, it was all very abnormal. It was a abnormal situation, and, you know, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
So my theory is for where the tire burn is, that maybe it was a foot that got run over just a little bit, just a part of his foot, and then the top of the tire continued to roll and got that little piece of his leg. But I mean, as soon as I heard him yelp, as soon as I felt anything was weird, I mean, I slammed on the brakes, threw it in park, made sure I wasn't on top of him, of course. And it breaks my heart, but I can tell you right now, that boy is near indestructible.
He's tough. And
We've had other events out in the snow where he might have been run over by something pretty hard, and I don't even think we told you about that.
it was a sled. Don't panic.
It was a
people. We're not
snowmobile coming
constantly
through,
running
dropping
over
salt.
our dog. Jeez. No, I looked him over really well last. Excuse you. I looked him over really well, and he's been out and about. He's been running around with us.
Oh, nothing.
So it's not like
is
anything
abnormal.
is broken or anything. He's just got that tire rash. And okay, all right. When you're telling a story about Bruno, you got to be touching Herc the whole time.
Well,
apparently.
yeah. He's telling you thank you for his food.
So he's fine. He's sensitive to it, but are you okay? Okay. I really think he's okay.
I know beyond a shadow of a doubt he's fine. He would have told me otherwise. And before you guys get to comment in your anger comments and call me a bad dog trainer and blah, 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 just don't do it. You're wrong. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not professional. But we love these animals very, very much.
Well, accidents
and I was
happen.
hurt more than Bruno was. Accidents happen? Did you guys know that? I don't want people to waste their comments on things like that. You know, I like to hear when they're like, man, it's so beautiful out there. Your animals are so beautiful. So I don't need, you don't have to waste a comment and tell me how bad a job I did. Trust me, I beat myself up really well. Sweet little hair bear. Got that long, coarse fur, man. Look at that stuff. Look at that stuff. I expect your goatee to make it out that far someday too, huh? Ooh, it's bright out here.
Yep.
These babies are still so soft. So this guy, Earl Man, Duke Man, whoever little Miss Daisy, oh, they're over there eating the dog food. And Daisy Girl are 1 year and 4 months old now. Not for much longer though. Get out of that feet. Get out up there, you little stickers. Lady, you're the worst.
That's a good boy, Hercules.
Good boy, Herc Man.
Good boy, Bruno.
Good job, Bruno Man. Stuck around the whole time.
You guys know us. We are keeping a super close eye on Bruno. He spends, well, literally all his time with us. So we're watching him. We're keeping a close eye on him. But
And we're running over him. Oh, don't be like that.
I'm just thankful it was Kyle and not me, because Kyle would probably not let me live that one down.
That's true.
But I'll let you live it down. It's okay.
Thanks. Well,
Accidents happen.
I
He's
appreciate
fine.
that.
Not gonna make him feel guilty about it. Guys, I'm so excited. So stinking excited.
Smells delicious
Does it smell
over
like
here.
vinegar down here?
Oh, yeah, and yes.
Okay, I'm so excited to start the garden this year, you guys. Like, I can't even explain how excited I am. So
you're just gonna do it instead?
So yesterday, Kyle went with me and we bought some plants, and I got almost all of my plants for this year, and now I just need to get some dirt and get them in the ground. I cannot wait to get this garden started. So last night I came in, I sprayed the vinegar solution in here, but there were still a lot of weeds, and I did pull a bunch of them.
Well, they were dead.
Yeah, they were
weeds
dead. And I was able to pull a bunch of them, but some of them, the roots were just so strong, I couldn't do it. I actually kind of hurt my back doing that, honestly. So I came in last night and burned all the rest of the dead stuff that was in here. You have burnt spots, but now all I have to do is kind of kick it around. We'll get a rain. It'll be fine. It won't look black forever. But I got jalapenos, bell peppers, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes.
You always forget the one that I asked you to get me.
Habanero. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
I
got
love
one habanero plant
Mango
for Kyle.
habanero, so I want you to grow me some habaneros.
Yep. I got plenty of marigolds to use as pest deterrents, sage, basil, cilantro, all the things. So I am so excited to get this garden planted.
Well, quit being excited. Just do it.
I need you to get me some dirt.
Oh.
I need 1 scoop of dirt.
Why is it always me? You always put me in it like it's my fault. Like I'm the reason you're being held up. You're the
Well,
one that loaded all the scrap metal on my trailer.
I'm
I
not
go and get
blaming
you
it
some
on
dirt.
you.
I'm blaming it on you.
I have a web in my face I'm trying to get off.
You sure it's not your hand?
You're so funny.
Bruno man, quit
So-
digging in there.
The cats have been coming in and pooping in the garden beds, and I've already cleaned them up once, and I'm gonna have to clean them again before I can plant anything, but that's okay. So honestly, it's my fault why we can't go get dirt. I put all that metal scrap on the trailer and it needs to go be dropped off now. So I'm gonna help Kyle tighten it all down, get it covered up so it doesn't fly off as we're driving down the road. And then we can take the trailer with a tarp on it and go get a scoop of dirt. So it is my fault right now. I'm not blaming you.
Sorry, Bruno said he was too hurt to walk, so I have to carry him everywhere today. This is Bruno with a broken heart.
Are you too hurt to walk?
My dad ran over me, right over me, called the police.
What a poor mistreated puppy. He's honestly doing really well.
He's forgiven me and he's not even injured. He's not injured. We played all night last night, didn't we, buddy? He's my good boy. Hey. Hey.
He's like, I'm not done.
Yeah, I know. He starts something, he's going to finish it. He's going to finish it, aren't you, buddy? That's a good boy. Are your birds getting lined up to go lay?
Nope, too early. So we've gotten a lot of questions because when I collect eggs, I don't mark them. And people are like, well, how do you know which ones are the most fresh eggs? Well,
We don't.
I kind of don't. But to be completely honest, our guineas only use a nest for like maybe, if we're lucky, 2 weeks. And then they move on to the next one. So it's really easy for me to tell when we first find a nest based on how many eggs are in it, if it's a fresh nest or not, and if the eggs are fresh. They're just real finicky. Yeah, I can't really tell very well from here.
I'm just being honest here. She takes my snake grabber, and it's, I think, a 5-foot pole. I think it's 5 or 6 feet long, maybe 5.
4 or 5.
I think it's 7 feet long.
It's not taller than me.
No, it's 10 feet long, you're right.
Oh my god.
So we have a 20-foot long snake grabber
Exaggerate much.
that Shannon has to use to even get the eggs. To really get down in there. You saw the snake we just had in Goatville. I don't want her down in the thick of that where you can't really see and reaching in blindly and grabbing eggs and marking them. So she does the float test to make sure before we cook them. It's super easy to do. If they float, they're bad. If they sink, they're good.
Yep.
So we got time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna mark them. And you know, I do collect them every couple of days. I don't collect every day just because I want them to keep laying, and I feel like if I collect every day, they're gonna move their nest, because we did that last year. I did that last year. And last year I would leave just a few in there. I'm basing all of this off of what I learned from last year and how they acted. I think that vinegar is starting to get to me just a little bit.
Yeah. I can't figure out why Bruno gets ticks. You know, it's been a mystery. Every time he comes back, why he has 20 new ticks, I'm not sure. I just can't figure it out.
You can collect eggs while you're down there?
Bruno, leave it. Loretta's getting mad.
She said, get out of my nest, Bruno.
Loretta's watching you right now, bub.
Yeah.
She literally is.
She is not happy.
And Bob's telling him.
Bob's telling him. She's like, Bob, they're too close to my nest.
They're incredible, man.
And honestly, that's kind of the way it works. If they see us getting into the nest too much, they just abandon it and they move on to a new spot. So really, it's like every 2 weeks that we're having to find a nest. And I mean, how bad can the eggs get in 2 weeks?
Well, and as predator time approaches, you know, it is already starting to ramp up. We're seeing a lot more stuff out here. And their eggs absolutely attract it. And they are a tell as to where the nest is whenever they're all in line waiting to lay there, and you don't know what's creeping from out in the woods. And so if anything foreign like that disturbs the nest, they're as far
They're
as,
done with it.
Yeah, I mean, if there were 35 or 40 of them there, they would kind of try to defend it. They lay on it, but we don't let it grow to that size yet.
Nope.
And we don't need little baby guineas walking around that we got to try to collect and raise, because guineas are bad parents. So for now, we're just consuming the eggs.
And we did try that last year. This is how we ended up with so many guineas. Last year, we tried to let the hens sit on the nest and hatch them out, but we lost so many guineas that way. I mean, they'd stay out there all night long and predators would get them. So it's just not a good idea. I'm out of breath.
It's not that it's not a good idea, it's just it doesn't fit our needs. Right now, we are benefiting way more from collecting the eggs, eating them, giving them to Bruno in the morning, and
yeah, so I guess I should
let them eat
clarify.
our insects.
The reason we have so many guineas is because I let them sit on a nest. The hen got taken out, and so I had to collect all those eggs, and we ended up incubating them. Man.
You've been
You out of
talking a
breath?
lot. I'm not out of breath. You're the one talking. You talked a whole lot about the nests. I want to see if that fly spray is already helping a little bit. What's up, mean mugger? You ready to come out of there, buddy? He licked it clean today.
Did you eat all your food today?
That's about the fastest you've eaten in a while, big fella.
Did the birds help you?
I can definitely see there are fewer flies than there were before we started, but
Good.
you're not keeping them all off. That was one thing that Chad shared with me whenever he brought them out. He said, man, flies are gonna happen. He said, you can do everything you can do. No, sir, you're fine. I know he ate it all. Are you mad about it? Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, flies are gonna happen, ticks are gonna happen. You know, we did treat them with the ivermectin. We've done all this stuff. You're doing as much as you can. And we're learning.
We're
together
learning.
with a longhorn. My longhorn Benjamin.
Shorthorn bean man.
Do you see this thing? It's like 3.5 inches long now. Look at that thing. You got to pull his fur back to see it, and you got to measure from the center of his head, but it's super huge.
They're there. Well, guys, I am going to help Kyle get that metal scrap to the scrapyard so that I can get dirt for my garden.
I'm gonna help Kyle train Bruno not to get under car tires.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Hey, everybody's fine. We're fine. We're sharing life experiences with you.
Yeah.
So it's reality. And maybe somebody will learn from us and know that if their dog does that kind of thing, that even when you think they're better at it, still got to be even more careful than you think.
Well, and next time I'll just make sure I pull him over a little bit sooner. I thought he was fine.
Shannon's fault.
It's not my fault. I wasn't driving.
All right, guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
I gotta wash my hands.
Yeah.
You just want to make it look like you're in jail? You're super mad that Lowrider ate all his food, huh?
He is.
He likes to do that powder cleanup at the end.
He's like, you guys took too long to come back. He ate it all.
We'll bring you some cubes this evening and check your flies again. How about that, buddy? Cool with that? Wag your tail if you're cool with it. Thank you.